Good day, everyone. Richard aka Richazard here once again for another unboxing video, and today we'll be unboxing our second Space Marines Space Wolves Claw Pack from Joytoy. So, some of you enjoyed our first Joytoy unboxing video, and first I would like to say thank you for randomly dropping by. I really plan to unbox or review um, the Space Wolves line from Joytoy as I get them or as I acquire them because as I mentioned before, I think in the first video, I am kind of late to the party, so I don't have the older figures. And second reason is I got kind of busy initially with work, then I had to train for the recent Spartan event last July 14 or 15 rather. Yeah, 15. And yeah, I had to train for that, so I was kind of tired. I wasn't able to do any video, so if you'll notice, there will be an influx of videos starting maybe today or a couple of days before this. Anyway, from the first video, apparently these guys have names. So our first figure that we reviewed, his name is Logan Ghostwolf, and apparently he's the captain of the team. So yeah, so this is Logan Ghost, which is kind of disappointing because we already have a named character, Logan Grimnar, the current chapter master of the Space Wolves. So he's also Logan, but his surname is Ghost Wolf. I don't know, just it's kind of weird for me. So yeah, this guy, his name is Brother Torvald. It doesn't say in the package anywhere in their names, but if you search in the internet, you're going to see their names. So this one is Brother Torvald, and we really don't need to measure the height because it says here 11.7 centimeters. So yeah, it's in the package and it shows you a preview of what's inside. Anyway, guys, what are we waiting for? Let's unbox this figure. And here he is without the shrink wrap. Actually, I needed kind of a bit of assistance with scissors because my hands and left arm, really hurt right now because of all the pulling and the pushing that occurred in the recent Spartan event. So let us open the box right now. Oh. Okay, so here he is in the clamshell. So first, appreciate all the glare. Sorry guys if I'm hurting your eyes. And we needed the assistance of scissors to cut out because it's taped on all sides. And here he is in all his resplendent glory. I believe this will be a shorter video than the first one because I believe they don't have different functions. So yeah, we're just gonna showcase the figures, maybe a quick articulations and the accessories he comes with. Okay, so if you look at this, I believe the things that we are seeing for these guys belong to the special upgrade sprue that the Space Wolves had. But I believe those upgrade sprues were meant for the lower marks of armor. So I guess they have incorporated it into the Primaris. I believe this is still Mark 10 Primaris. It's weird that it doesn't have the platings here, or maybe it should be this one. But yeah, so far because I'm kind of seeing a mix of details of armors, but overall it looks like Primaris armor or Mark 10. So you have the special pauldrons in the left, which depicts the chapter or the great company where this unit belongs to. I guess we're going to show the great companies later. This one depicts which kind of unit it is. So, as mentioned, the same as Logan Ghostwolf, red and yellow means blood claws. Okay, so yeah, it's still using the special wolf head, which is also the same with the special wolf head that came with the upgrade sprue for the Space Wolves. So look at that. It's very menacing. And actually, it had this same thing, wherein if you paint it all black and you just leave it, um, when the paint chips off, it will seem like it's highlighted. So I'm not sure if these are highlights or these are like rub-offs of the paint. So, well, nah, I don't think it's a rub-off. It's the shading's still there. Shading's still there. You can see the mold lines as well. Actually, this one looks like it's been scraped off a little, but not much. And I'm really not sure if these are highlights because the rest of the armor doesn't have highlights. Okay. You still have the belt of rust here with the wolf tails. And he has the pistol holsters and the grenade holsters, which is kind of weird for me because I believe the weapons of Space Marines should be mag locked, so they actually don't need these stuffs. They can just magnetize it to their armor, which is very convenient because they don't have to fix themselves. They just have to attach it and then do whatever. They have another ornament here. And yeah, your standard Primaris armor, just with the special wolf helmet. Also, he has a special backpack. In the upgrade sprue, these two are separate. So, this is not really attached to this one. But yeah, this is also similar to that upgrade sprue, the backpack. So, we're going to attach it later. Okay, so here he is, attached. So how many wolf heads do you need in a certain character? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess when you see this in the battlefield, he's going to be very intimidating. Or I guess the enemies would nickname him Wolfie McWolfface. Because yeah, he's like Cerberus, no? Because he has 3 heads. Well, 5 right now. Very intimidating. He also came with a frost chainsword. No, there's no such thing as a frost chainsword. What are you talking about? This seems to be, if it's not a standard chainsword, it looks like an eviscerator. Because I know chainswords should be shorter than this. But yeah, it's a signature weapon of Space Marines, the chainswords. If bolt guns are their signature ranged weapon, chainswords are their signature close ranged weapon or melee weapon. And look at that detail. Again, no highlights. Minimal shade on the skull. And I hope there was a bit of more shading here in the handle. And yeah, no highlights. He also comes with a bolt pistol. Yeah, so because Blood Claws typically run these disarmaments, no? A bolt pistol and a chainsword. He also comes with 2 pairs of extra hands. Sadly, there's no extra head. So yeah, you don't have to pop off anything this time. Okay, so articulation wise, again, there's limited abduction of the arms because of the pauldrons. It still has that ugly shoulder problem. Yeah, well, because they're the same series. Can do a 360. Well, it's going to be a bit limited because of the exhaust of the backpack there. But yeah, it can turn around. Go round and round. Limited adduction. There's still elbow flexion. Oh, wait, let me twist that better. Okay, there's a biceps rotation as well. Biceps rotation, biceps rotation, biceps flexion, wrist rotation. And yeah, the same things appear on the right side. He has an limited ab crunch because of the belt of rust. He can turn to the right. He can turn to the left. And I just noticed we passed the head. So yeah, the head is pretty mobile. Can glance to the left, glance to the right, do a limited looking upwards and looking downwards. There. next are the legs. He can do a limited abduction. Limited abduction. He can do knee flexion, and yeah, enough to expose that again ugly gap in the knee. Extension, not much, only by this amount. His hip can extend all the way, only up to there. Hindered by these holsters. He can't really kick. Well, yeah, he can go up to that point and kick the enemies of the Emperor. And these ones, his right leg can't go as much further because yeah, these are well, they're not that hard. You can move them, but I guess if you repeatedly do it, you might accidentally break that thing off. It can go not as much back as well because of the pistol holster. And here he is holding all of his weapons. So I had to swap out the left hand because it wasn't holding the bolt pistol well. But yeah, this one, the hand that we swapped in for, holds it pretty well. Looks nice actually. The elbow just looks weirdly bent right now, but yeah, we're going to fix it later in the shots. But yeah, looks nice. He holds it well. And he also holds the eviscerator very well. Or maybe it's just a standard chainsword, Wolfie chainsword. There you go. He stands well because yeah, he has the very nice ankle pivots, and in a limited internal and external rotation. So yeah, you can stand them very well. Actually, my only gripe. Oh no. Okay, so guys, you saw it already. It broke off. But no, actually, it looks like it has a peg over there, which you can just reattach this. Okay, so it's a bit kind of smart actually that you have that peg. It's not like attached by glue only, but yeah, it's very. Or was it attached by glue? Was it attached by glue? And yeah, just but yeah, I guess you can just glue it inside safely. Because if I put it like there, does it fall off? It's a bit sturdy still. Also, unlike the first figure, it didn't open up. So yeah, that's that. So I guess you have to be really careful, or else you might lose this piece. But it doesn't seem to be broken. I guess there's a peg if you saw. Okay. Here he is with Logan Ghostwolf. Brother Torvald with Logan Ghostwolf. So they're pretty much the same height. It's just Brother Logan Ghostwolf's out there. He opened up again. Logan Ghostwolf's hair just makes him a bit taller. Yeah, I haven't glued this figure yet. I'm waiting for a response to Joytoy if that's safe to glue. Or do you guys have any experience of gluing these things? Because sometimes I know there are certain strong super glues that melt plastic. So I want to know, or I want to research first if it's kind of safe. So yeah, not much to say about this figure. It still really looks nice. Yeah. It would really stand out in a shelf display, especially if I have the whole pack already. It's just a shame they have only 4 of these characters, because in the Blood Claws pack, you can have like up to 20. So maybe you can buy like times 5 of these, then swap out kits or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. Still, yeah, it's a breathtaking figure. Really looks nice. It's just too much wolf for me. That's one of my comments. It's too much wolf in here. So I guess his name really should be Wolfie McWolfface. What else are my gripes? Still, the armpit joints. Yeah, the armpit joints and the knee joints. Yeah. Though it's less obvious in this character. But again, it can be solved by angling your shots, so it won't really show. And yeah, he just pooped. So I guess yeah, we really have to do that right now. Okay, so a bonus for this video is this one. I would like to show you my Codex Adeptus Astartes Space Wolves. No? So this is like the manual for the Space Wolves, and I'm not sure if this is the latest edition or if the Space Wolves have a new codex, because as I mentioned before, I haven't been playing for 5+ or more years. So yeah, and in this codex, I would like to show you the great companies that I have been mentioning since the beginning of the video, or since the first video. So the chapter of the Space Wolves is divided into 13 great companies, 12 or 13, because the 13th is missing, but I believe they came back already as Wolfen. It's a very long story, and these are the different great companies. So you would see these emblems painted onto the left pauldron to depict what great company they belong to. So for our characters here in the Space Wolves Claw Pack, they have this heraldry or this emblem, and it belongs to the Black Manes. So they belong to Ragnar Blackmane, which we actually have. We have the figure of Ragnar Blackmane, and we'll review him once we finish the entire Space Wolves Claw Pack. For me personally, when I was playing Space Wolves, I was running the Blood Moss under Bran Red Moss. So yeah, they're the great company that's closest to the Wolfen. Like some of them turn into werewolves, allegedly. Yeah, so yeah, I'd just like to share that with you guys. A bonus for this video. And now we'll proceed to the product shots. So, final thoughts on the figure. Again, a great figure from Joytoy. It really depicts the space wolfiness of the character. They really get it. So, because some players, yeah, they would like to exaggerate the how wolfed up a space marine can be, and yeah, this one has 5 wolf heads. If you are a very big Space Wolves fan, these aren't enough wolf heads, to be honest. And oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that detached again. Aside from the falling stuff, the exposed arm and knee joints, yeah, overall this is a very great figure. Yeah, no highlights, but still, if you display this in a shelf, yeah, I think it will garner attention, or at least it will make your display very beautiful. Once again, great job from Joytoy. And yeah, I would recommend that you get these figures if you are a fan of the Space Wolves. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. Anything a little bit helps. Anyway, once again, this is Richard, aka Charizard, signing off. See you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.